Alright, what is up, YouTube? Zain Rahman, and I've done videos previously talking about insulin. And in today's video, I'll be talking about insulin sensitivity and insulin resistance. And I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian or anything of that sort, so you don't have to believe what I say, but if you want, you can. Okay, now insulin, like I've talked about before, it is a hormone that helps regulate nutrients into our body. Particularly, it helps transfer nutrients, feed nutrients into the muscles when they are required by the muscles. The insulin carries nutrients into the muscles via insulin receptors that are present on the lining of your muscles. Okay, so when your muscles need the nutrition, need the nutrients, these insulin receptors activate, and the muscles uptake the nutrients in your blood that is transferred there by the insulin. Okay, so what insulin sensitivity basically is, it is a measure of your body's ability to utilize nutrients, okay, how efficiently the nutrients are being transferred, uptaken by the muscles, and how efficiently they are being absorbed, okay. So of course, to regulate insulin the best way and to have a good level of insulin sensitivity, you would want to work out, you would want to exercise, okay, because when you work out, you break down your muscle tissue, and that is the scenario where your muscle would need the nutrients to feed itself, to recover, to grow, okay, so that they're able to perform the exercise, the workout better the next time. Okay, so like I talked about before, exercise is pretty essential, and exercise helps regulate the functions in your body in the best way, in the most optimal way. So, if you want your body functioning, performing in an optimal way, you would want to do regular exercise. But of course, you can do what you want. That is what insulin sensitivity basically is, how efficiently your body regulates insulin, and how well you absorb nutrients, how well your muscles utilize nutrients, and all that good stuff. And what insulin resistance basically is, suppose you have been having more carbohydrates than you need for a considerable amount of time, for a long period of time, okay, and in that case, uh, with your insulin regulation, okay, you're having more carbohydrates, more nutrients than your body needs. So after a point, your muscles, they would stop uptaking the nutrients because of the insulin, okay, because you're giving it more than it needs. It should particularly happen if you are having more carbohydrates than you need, because when you ingest carbohydrates, your insulin levels spike, and your muscles are in a better place to absorb and uptake nutrients. So, like I said, if you're having more carbohydrates than your body needs, your insulin receptors would not be as sensitive as you would want them to be, because they would just go like, we don't need all this extra insulin, all this extra nutrients, all the extra carbohydrates, and it's not really required, because in most of the cases of insulin resistance, the person wouldn't be living an active lifestyle, okay, they wouldn't be working out, so the insulin receptors, they don't activate all the time when you consume carbohydrates, and that is why your body would become resistant to insulin, and your muscles, they would not be uptaking nutrients the way that they should be, and you're not working out anyway, so, and you're having an extra amount of carbs on top of that, so that it doesn't really work, okay, the equation, it doesn't really balance out, it doesn't really equalize, okay, you're having more food than you need, more carbohydrates than you need, so your body just disregards the extra nutrients, and your muscles, they don't uptake the insulin, uptake the nutrients the way that they're supposed to, okay. So like I said, this would happen if you're having an excess amount of carbohydrates than you need, and to make sure you're utilizing all the carbohydrates, all the nutrients that you're ingesting in the best way possible. Of course, you would want to do exercise, because when you would be doing a regular exercise, your calorie requirements, your calorie expenditure would be higher, okay, and then your body would need all the extra nutrients for it to recover, to feed the broken down muscles. And I've done a video earlier talking about muscle protein breakdown, so if you want, you can check that out. So that's what insulin resistance basically is, okay. When you're having more carbohydrates than you require, then after a point your body would start to disregard the extra nutrients, and your muscles, they won't uptake the extra carbohydrates, extra nutrients, because they don't really need it. And how you can reset insulin sensitivity? Well, of course, you would want to exercise. Okay, exercising, that would help you regulate your insulin in a more efficient, in an optimal way. So the first thing that you would want to do is to incorporate regular exercise into your schedule, into your routine, into your lifestyle. And another thing you can do is fasting. Okay, so when you fast, your insulin sensitivity, it can be regulated. It can help with it a bit. So that is something else that you can do. So that's what I have about insulin resistance and insulin sensitivity. Maybe you can figure out how your body is functioning with this knowledge. Okay, maybe you can judge if you're having more carbohydrates than you require, and if you feel like your body is not utilizing the nutrients that you're feeding, it's not absorbing the food that you're having in the best way. So I'm just giving you an idea about what might be happening. And of course, I'm not a doctor or nutritionist or dietitian, so I'm only telling you what I think. And if you think there's something that's not right with your body, something that's not functioning properly, optimally, then you would want to check with someone who's certified to talk about this, and who might be able to help you out. So just putting this out there. Let me know what you thought about the video. Leave your comments below. Like and share the video. Check out the other videos I've done, the one about insulin and muscle protein breakdown and muscle protein synthesis. I'll be adding those to the end screen to this video. So make sure you check them out, so you get a better idea about the bigger picture and what all happens in your body, how all these hormones and everything, they help with your nutrition, and they affect the way that you train and all that stuff. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.